Hello guys, once again welcome back to Aqua FX Studio. In this video I am talking about how to create this scene using Unreal Engine and DaVinci Resolve. Actually I created this scene for a short film. I will upload that as soon as possible. First, open Unreal Engine and create a new project. Now go to the settings and open plugin menu. For that, click this plugin option. In this search bar, you can search water. After turning on this, you can create river, ocean, sea, etc. Check on these two boxes, water and water extras. Here you can see a restart option. Click that and restart your Unreal Engine for applying these plugins. Now let's go to this plus button. Click that and come to all classes. Here you can just search water. Here you can see all water body elements. I choose water body ocean. Click that and add to our project. After clicking that, our ocean will be created soon. If you get this after waiting for a while, then come to this details panel. In details panel, you can see a transform option. Here you can see a location and there is a reset button. Click that. Now the default location will be changed to 0, 0, 0 in 3 axis. Now you can see that an ocean has appeared and an island in the middle of it. Now the time for creating that wooden piece is floating on the sea. For that, we need a mossy wooden texture. Go to Google and search mossy wooden texture. We get a lot of results. Select one and download it to our computer by right clicking and select download. This image is looking good, so I downloaded it and open in Finder. After downloading, you can see the image in download folder in Finder or Explorer. Now back to the Unreal Engine and open content drawer and add the image to a specific folder. I'll show you. Open this content drawer. Here we can create a folder named texture by right clicking on the empty space. This I already created, or you can create like this, right click and create new folder. Now you can drag and drop the image from Finder to this content drawer. You should confirm that you downloaded a JPG or PNG images. The web images are not supported in this platform. Now you can right click on the image and create a material. After creating, double click on the material for some editings. First, we need to reduce the shining of our material. For that, press 1 on keyboard, then hold it and click the left mouse button. Here we get a 0 value. Now connect the 0 value to our specular node. Just drag a line and connect to specular. Now click on the apply button. Now you can see the difference. After connecting in specular node, the shining will be disappear and the material will be a harder material than earlier. Now right click and search tiling. Add a MF tiling here. Just connect to UVS on the texture. The process is over. Now we can save the material. Now back to the content drawer and create a material instance. That right click on the material and create a material instance. If you like to rename this, press F2 on the keyboard, then rename it whatever you like. Giving a name D Mossy. Now we can create a rectangle for our wooden plate. For that, come to this plus button and create a cube. Now we can arrange the cube where we want using these arrows. Also you can change the shape. That is basic. That's why I skipping this. You know how to change the scale and the position. Now reopen the content drawer and drag and drop the material instance to that rectangle we have created. Now go to the details panel and double click on the elements. Here you can see a new option, tiling. Here you can change the angle also. Now check on the angle box and change the value and you get a nice result on that mesh. Now you can add the shark. For that, go to the Epic Game Marketplace. In Epic Game Launcher, you can see a marketplace in left side of library. Here you can see a search column. Search here shark. Here you can download one of these shark if you like. In our video, I use this carry shark. After completing downloading, back to Unreal Engine and open content drawer. Here you can see the scary shark folder. Just click that and filter the skeletal mesh for some animation. For that, click here and check on the skeletal mesh box. Now you can see an option here, skeletal mesh. Now just drag and drop this skeletal body to our work area. And also you can change the scale of that shark. I scaled it to 20 times for getting a better result. Now you can arrange the position of the shark into that water. Now you can create a video of this scene. First up, go to this icon and add a level sequence. Select a folder and give a name, then save. I select this folder level saves or level sequencer that I manually created by right click and create a new folder. Okay, now give a name. There is no space in between words, so you can use the underscore in between words. Shark, save. Now you get a timeline like this. Here we need to add a camera for shooting this scene. For that, go to this plus button and add a camera from cinematics. Select cinematic camera actor. Now go to the outliner and rename it whatever you like by pressing F2 button on keyboard and give a name shark camera like that. Now right click on the camera and select the option snap object to view. Now you can see the camera is turning to our location. Now drag and drop the camera to our timeline and go to the perspective and confirm that the white dot is on our shark camera. Now you can set our camera position whatever you like. Now you can also drag our cube to our timeline for giving some manual wave properties to our cube. Now you can see a transform option under cube. Also you can see a keyframe option here. First, add a keyframe on first position and drag the playheader to middle position of our timeline. Change the rotation a little bit for creating a wave function on that cube. Now add a keyframe and change the playheader to last position and give some rotation and add a keyframe too. Now go to the shark option. Here you can see an animation option. There is a plus button too. Click on the plus button and choose an animation, which one you like. I just like this animation. Click here and drag for expanding this animation. Click spacebar on keyboard for playing this video. Nice animation. Now you can change the position of the shark using our pivot. I mean using these arrows. Now move our playheader to first position and add a keyframe on transform of our shark. After that, we can move the playheader to end of our timeline and we can change the position of our shark. Now go to the transform and add a keyframe. Now click the spacebar for playing that video. We get a nice animation, but the shark is moving very fast. So we should reset the keyframe and rearrange the position of our shark. After completing the animation, you should click on this icon for getting a render out. If you don't know more about how to render out the video, we already created a deep video about that. I added in the description. You can follow that. Or you can just follow these steps. Just click on capture movie, save, select one folder and give a name, then hit save. And now the time for VFX. For that, I opened DaVinci Resolve Studio and added that video to our media pool. And I also added the green screen footage that I shooted with my phone. Now go to the edit tab and add that video footage that created with Unreal Engine. That is the background video footage. Similarly, we can add that footage that shooted with green screen on the top of our layer and arrange both layers on the same length. Now select both layer and right click, then create new fusion clip. Now go to the fusion tab. Here we can see two input node, one merge node and an out node. First of all, disconnect the foreground image that connected with the green line. That is our green screen footage. Now we need to track that wooden piece. Now hold shift and space for this menu and search tracker. Here you can see a planar tracker. Just click and add it. Now we can draw a tracker mask around this wood. After completing, go to inspector. Here you can see an option set. Click that. Now come to the tracker and change the point to hybrid points. Now we can start the tracking by clicking this icon for forward. After forward tracking, come here and click this go icon. Then track backward using this icon. Now let's create a planar transform by clicking this icon. We get a new node. Just drag it and drop here and connect the media to it. Before that, we should remove the green screen. For that, I added a 3D here. Now Drag the 3D gear to our screen or press Q on keyboard. Now select this icon and draw around the green screen. It will remove automatically. If there is still green color left, click the plus button icon and select the remaining parts as well. After that, come to display and set the value to maximum. Now add a transform node from here. Just drag and drop, then connect the delta keyword to that. Now you can draw a pipeline from transform to tracker and tracker to merge. This is completed. Now select the media output and press 2 on keyboard. So we can see the final output in the screen. Now the time for masking to remove this tripod leg. For that, add a background node from here. Now you can remove the media from 3D gear and add a merge from here. Now draw a pipeline from media to this green pot and add the background to the yellow pot. After that, we can connect the merge to the 3D gear. Now we can select this merge and add a polygon from here. Actually, this is a polygon mask. Now we can draw a mask around our subject. In my case, this is my daughter, and draw a mask around my daughter. Here you can see a black background and how to remove that. Just come to this background node and go to inspector. Here you can reduce the alpha channel. Now the problem is solved. Now let's adjust the angle and the scale of our subject using transform node and place the subject on the correct place. That's all. Our project is completed. Now we can play the video. For rendering, click on the deliver option. Now come here and give a name for our project. I give a name shock. And also you can change the format here. You can use MP4, QuickTime, MOV, etc. Okay. Now here you can change the resolution and the frame rate. Now click on add to render queue option. Now select a folder and save. Now come to right corner and render all. Now the tutorial is completed. If you like this video, please comment, like and subscribe. You can also contact me in Instagram and my webpage. Both links are given in the description. See you next time. Bye-bye.